Aquarius, how are you doing? I'm going to be pulling your financial message for today, or the month, or whenever you see this, whatever. I do shuffle outside of this, so these are just more for you guys. I'm going to be pulling some financial oracle cards. Then I will be pulling some moon oracle. Then I'll do some tarot, clarify that tarot, and then we will get into the advices. Okay, Spirit, what does Aquarius need to know? All right, so here's at the bottom of the deck. Clearing debts is at the bottom of the deck. That's a good energy. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing the topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Really, really great. Then we have focus on your priorities. It says, when you put your focus where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time is devoted to your priorities even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. Okay, we have take a divinely guided change. Okay, all positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk. You are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Then we have it is safe to receive. Okay? The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and to be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. Then we have quiet retreat. Okay, it's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process through your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. Okay, so it's a lot of prioritizing and getting your mind right is what I'm hearing here, okay? Let me look at also your moon messages. Oops. Aquarius need to know, Spirit. We do have a full moon coming up in a few on July 3rd, I believe it is. Make sure that you are looking at your sun, moon, and rising signs. Okay, I have I think I have like half of the zodiac up right now. I'm doing the other half. One fell. I'm doing the other half by the end of the week. Okay, you guys are a part of that half. Okay, we see first is your commitment is being tested. Okay, then we have don't let your pride get in the way. Okay, full moon in Leo. Then we have you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let me put this over here. All right. What does Aquarius need to know for their finances, business, career, and investment, Spirit? What does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know for their money, career, finance, business, investments? Thank you for clear and accurate messages for our Aquarius friends. We love and appreciate them. Okay, we see the Queen of Swords in reverse. Queen of Cups upright. Oh, we see the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, We have the Artist, and we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, a lot of creative energy here. We see the Knight of Swords upright. We see the King of Wands upright. Okay. Wheel of Fortune upright. I believe that's the Four of Wands. Yep. Four of Wands. We need two more for Aquarius's finances, Spirit. Okay, we see the Devil here. And then we see the Tower. Alright. Then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so right off rip, when I saw these two come out, this one automatically with the Queen of Swords in reverse was giving me a communication that you're not giving. Something about you're not communicating, or you're not saying what needs to be said. You're holding some kind of information to yourself, or for some of you, you're not being discerning enough. You're being too fly by night, just like letting things go, or you know, being very like, okay, we'll go with the flow, that kind of thing, right? But I am seeing that that is not working for you. And if that does not change, you will have, or have already had, some kind of tower moment that has to do with either you changing your toxic habits, or will lead you down a toxic path. Okay? With the Devil and the Tower here. Okay? Now, even what I am seeing here, it's like, it feels like you're being committed to, being very open and everything, right? So even as I said that about the Queen of Swords, I forgot that it came out with the Seven of Wands in reverse. Now typically the Seven of Wands would be like, you're fighting for your life, you're at the top of a hill, you're at the top of a mountain, fighting everybody down below that you can't see here, right? But in reverse, it's like you're unblocking, you don't have these blocks there, you're not fighting people, you are very go with the flow, that kind of energy, right? And then with the Artist here and the Queen of Cups, I felt a lot of creative energy going on, which I think I said that, right? Creative energy, which is wonderful. However, what I'm seeing is with this going on as it is, it feels almost like you're letting things be too written by somebody else. Okay, you're not taking control of the wheel. You're not being this King of Pentacles, King of Wands, right? Or if you are being King of Wands, it's like it's very, King of Wands is not wishy-washy at all. The King of Wands is very sure about what he wants, and he goes forward with it. He's decisive. He's like, I am moving forward. Similar to like a Knight of Swords, but the Knight of Swords is coming in with a communication, which may be harsh, it may not be harsh. So maybe because you're letting things go as they want, you're being a little bit harsh with your words as when you do communicate. But when you're not, you are very much not. Okay? It feels like there needs to be focus. There needs to be some focus, because if you continue in the path that you are in, and we'll clarify all these cards, by the way. If you continue in the path that you're in, there's going to be a rude awakening for you. And this is telling me, this Wheel of Fortune here and the Four of Wands is telling me like, yeah, it's just a matter of time. Because you are going down the rabbit hole. Okay? Alright, I'm gonna start clarifying. Spirit, help me clarify. Ooh, 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 ooh. Maybe you're doing this out of fear. Maybe you are not sure which direction to go. I don't really feel like there's an indecision here. It just feels like you're just afraid. and almost like overconfident that like, oh, someone else will do it, or like everything will work itself out. Kind of like toxic positivity almost. Like, it's not bad to be positive. And look at the double underneath the Queen of Cups. It's not bad to be positive, but it is bad when you're not doing what is required to move forward. Okay, when so saying like, oh, everything will work itself out, but you're not doing anything to make it work itself out is a little weird. Okay, why is the Seven of Wands, Queen of Swords in reverse here? Why is this King of Cups? Why is the Seven of Wands reverse and the Queen of Swords reverse here for Aquarius finances, Spirit? Why is the seven? Okay, let me see the Ten of Cups. Seven of Wands, Queen of Swords here for Spirit. Yeah, I just feel like you're in this like la la land a little bit. Emperor and the Justice card. Yeah, so okay. But interesting enough, and then we see the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So it feels to me like the reason why the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Wands is in reverse is because you are wanting to be in your own universe, to be in your own world. Like the King of Cups, although he is the King of Cups, and the Cups is usually representative of emotion, the King of Cups is a lot less declarative and a lot less emotionally vulnerable rather than the Queen of Cups. So it feels like you want to be less vulnerable and in your own world, like full of joy, happiness, rainbows, unicorns, all the things. And that's literally like what you're doing, where you at, right? But then I see the Emperor and the Justice card, and if you pay attention to where they fell over here on top of the Devil and the Tower. The reason why is because this is what is necessary. You need to become committed. You need to become dedicated to doing, you need to be more grounded, if that makes sense, okay? You need to balance things out, because if you don't, this is what's going to happen 100% with the Emperor telling you like it is not I don't want to say ordained, but it's like it's definitely 100% going to happen if you do not watch yourself, because the scales have to balance. The scales have to balance, and the universe will step in with this Tower and balance it for you if you're not careful. Okay, why is the Artist here for Aquarius career and finances, Spirit? Why is the Artist here for Aquarius finance? We see the Ace of Wands. Yeah, that's what I was feeling. Like you're into your desires, you're into your creativity, you're into your you know, natural abilities. It's a lot of like wand and cup energy. Like you're not being very like dealing with the tangible. You're not dealing with the swords, like talking to someone in person. You're not dealing with, even though like swords is kind of like the mind also, but you're not dealing with but it's more of like the tangible mind, okay? Whereas wands is like the delusion or the fantasy mind, okay? It's desires and things that you would want to do, right? And then cups is like emotional and stuff, right? But then we have Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So this is the part that you have to balance. This is the part that you have to have like put effort into. Why is the Queen of Cups here for Aquarius, Spirit? Why is the Queen of Cups here for Aquarius career and finance? We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Yeah, this is something that you have to work forward. You have to work on. So the Queen of Cups is someone that is open with her emotions, right? But she also is open with being vulnerable and expressing them. So it's not like Spirit is asking you to have a drastic change, right? Even with the Tower and the Devil down here, it feels like if you continue on this path, meaning like you're not very close to it, but it's coming, because it will slowly build up over time because of what you're doing right now. This is what you need to work on. You need to work on propelling yourself forward, but into the emotional aspect where it's now active emotional, where you are speaking your mind and not afraid to say it to other people, not afraid to be vulnerable with others, right? Not within yourself. Like, I think it's clear that you know within yourself what you want to do. And then we see the Sun card at the bottom of the deck, right? So there's a lot about needing to gain the confidence and the courage to be able to do this, to be able to, maybe it's a truth that you're not looking at, especially with the Knight of Swords here. There's something about like ignoring something that's in front of you on purpose, you know? Why is the Knight of Swords here for Aquarius career and finance, Spirit? Why is the Knight of Swords here for Aquarius finance? And you know what I forgot to show you guys? At the bottom of this deck that I originally did, I think I did show it to you. The Knight of Swords was at the bottom. The Nine of Swords. So there's something that's bothering you. There is an anxiety. There is something that's keeping you up at night, that's bothering you, that's hidden underneath it all. Judgment, okay? Maybe that's what it is. And I think that you are running away from it and trying to going into your like fantasy world. Page of Swords clarifies the Knight of Swords. Information you need to give someone else. Page of Swords is like the movement of information, but so is the Knight of Swords. So it's like new information you have to give, and information that needs to be given to you. What is that? Clarify the Knight of Swords for me, Spirit. Yeah. Addictions. Again. Another one fell out. Page of Pentacles. The Devil. So there's something here about a codependency, an addiction, something that you gotta be honest with yourself about. Maybe it has to do with overspending with this Page of Pentacles. Maybe it's about living in excess. We see the Star underneath here, which is your energy actually. So it's about you. What's hidden is about you. What you're stressed about is about you. So maybe there's something that you haven't told anybody that you have an addiction to, or something that you gotta be honest with yourself about, you know? Where's the King of Wands here, Spirit, for Aquarius? Career and finance. What's the King of Wands here for Aquarius career and finance, Spirit? Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's about being decisive and going forward with that, like with clarity. Like you gotta, I feel like this whole thing is advice. You have to have the courage to be, I don't want to say be decisive. And then we see the Wheel of Fortune again at the bottom of the deck here, okay? So there's an impending doom. I don't want to sound dramatic about it, but there is something that is coming towards you if you don't move forward with this truth. If you don't pay attention to what your desires are and what they look like, there's something that is waiting for you at the other end because of the way that you are currently moving right now. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Where's the Four of Wands here, Spirit? Show me the Four of Wands. Oh, that's what you're committed to. Okay. You are committed to ignoring the truth. You're committed to not looking at it. You're committed to ignoring things. You're committed to being delusional. You're committed to 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You're committed to heartbreak. You're committed to distrust. You're committed to grief, sadness, loss, trauma. I don't know. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, Spirit? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Aquarius? I feel like this is like almost like a personal reading for someone. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Aquarius, Spirit? If this doesn't resonate with you, please make sure to look at all your other signs as well, or especially your sun, moon, and rising. If you're looking at love, then you need to be looking at also your the Lover's a choice. You also need to be looking at your Venus for love, Jupiter for finances, probably. So the Wheel of Fortune was clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. So what that tells me is that there is a divine timing right now, and it has to do with you holding on. I almost get like a stubborn energy off of the Queen of Pentacles here for some reason, and maybe even it might be the 10 of Wands influencing this Queen of Pentacles, but it's like holding on to burdens that don't serve you anymore. And the last straw is going to come soon. The last straw is going to come soon, because the more you ignore, the more that you try to hold on your own and do on your own, it's going to create a sense of, it's just going to create this, as we progress, moving you into this Tower moment. It's going to create it. Even if you accepted this Ace of Wands, this new idea, a new opportunity, a new anything with what you already have going on, that will trigger it too. If you were to, like, the only way to deal with this, quite honestly, is to make the choice with the Lover's card here to move toward truth and love, but it feels like self-love. And it's a divinely guided change, because you have two aces here. There's something that Spirit is showing you and is telling you that you need to prioritize. And I was pulled to this card here. Don't let pride get in your way. Something about Leo energy. Maybe you have Leo in your chart somewhere. That's important. But don't let trying to hold on to things, don't let trying to hold on to the past hold you back, oh my God, from the new opportunities that are coming towards you. Why is the Devil here, Spirit? Why is the Devil and the Tower here for Aquarius, Spirit? Why is the Devil? 5 of Swords. Why is the Devil here? Arguments, conflict, obviously, stress. Why is the Devil and the Tower here for Aquarius, Spirit? Magician. Yeah, you're manifesting this through the things that you're saying, through the things that you're doing. Why is the Tower? Give me another one, Spirit, for why the Tower and the Devil is here for Aquarius. Finances. Five of Wands, more argument, and Ace of Cups. Okay, and then we see Death in reverse. So the last thing that came out was the Ace of Cups, and that's what's going to reverse this Death, I feel like. But in the same time, if you don't have that Ace of Cups and you're applying the 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, and the Magician, literally you are trying to, like, look at how this looks, right? They came out in this order. Okay? So you're trying to manifest in the middle of chaos and confusion, in the middle of arguments outside and arguments inside. You're trying to overcome while ignoring what really needs to change. Maybe it's you in the middle. Maybe it's facing what is really going on in reality. Whatever it is, you are ignoring it and you're trying to manifest in the middle of it and wondering why it's not working. It's not working because you have to shift everything. Pretending like everything is all good and just going along with the flow, and like having your little your addictions that take you out of the moment so you can feel better is not fixing the problem. It's not going to create a rebirth for you. And right underneath that, we have the Tower anyway. Okay? Not only are you not going to have a rebirth, but the Tower is going to still come. Because you're operating like that. Then we have the Queen of Cups again. Okay? I want for things to improve for you. There is... You know what? Let me pull some advice for you. So I'm sorry about this reading. I don't want to have negative readings or whatever, but this is an advice that you need to receive. What is the advice for Aquarius? I see the Four of Pentacles came out. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're holding on and you're moving slow and you're... What is the advice, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you for restating what I said, but what is the advice? What is the advice for Aquarius in finances? Let me move this to the side. What is the advice for Aquarius with their finances? Let me see. Five of Wands again. Then we see Knight of Wands. Okay. So that feels to me like deal with the internal conflict first, perhaps. Okay, we see the Seven of Wands. Maybe this is unblocking others, or sorry, blocking others and taking time for yourself, right? Like, not just time for yourself, but choosing yourself. Okay? A lot of fire energy. You might have fire energy, like a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, especially with the Leo situation here. What is the advice, Spirit? Yeah, fall. Take that leap of faith. Like, don't be afraid with the Fool coming out here, okay? Don't be afraid to look within, to block everyone out so that you have that opportunity to do that and deal with the internal conflicts that you're having, because maybe that's the source of all the external conflicts, and be decisive about it, okay? Really cut out what it is that you need inside yourself. And look at that, the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Cut out what you need to inside of yourself. Cut out these addictions that you have that you're not telling anybody about. And maybe that will solve the problem, but also deal with the actual problem. Don't be afraid to cause up a little uproar to try and keep the peace and, whatever it is with yourself or with other people, because you just want to live in a delusion. I think inner peace and having peace is a lot more important. It's a lot more important, in my opinion, but that's just me. What does Aquarius need to know? Give some advice for Aquarius, please, Spirit. Give some advice for Aquarius, Spirit. What is the advice for Aquarius in their career and finance? Okay, I feel like that wanted to flip out. The law of gender. Embrace your divine masculine and divine feminine within. Very interesting. At the bottom of that deck, we have the law of nature. Reconnect with Mother Earth. I think did I have this for you guys last time, or who was that for? I think I had that for Leo, or something about connecting with the Earth. I don't remember exactly. But I'm going to read from the book for you guys. What was it? The Law of Gender. Let me see. Law of Gender is a 51 page. The number 6 might be significant for you guys. It's about spirituality and love and spirituality. Embrace your divine masculine and divine feminine within. Within all creation is the masculine and feminine. The masculine is the aspect of manifesting that implants the seed of fertility. The feminine is the subject womb of life that births the creation into form. Every thought is the masculine. The manifestation process is the feminine. All demonstrations in the 3D realm are the culmination of both. Energetically, all forms are held in perpetuity by the universal consciousness. By drawing this card, it indicates that your higher self desires to give birth to a new creation. Let go of feeling frustrated. Each thought is the masculine impregnating the feminine aspect of universal law and setting it into motion. This principle is the confirmation of the ever-giving abundant nature of your creative powers. The universe is the canvas of your thoughts. Be open and available to receive the seeds you have sown. Find a mirror to sit or stand in front of to do some inner work. Look beyond the form of the face and body. What do you see? What do you tell yourself about yourself? What seeds are you planting into your consciousness? All right, Aquarius, I hope that this was very helpful for you. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and make sure that you are looking at your other placements. I got a lot of Leo energy here in various times. I believe they had something similar like this with the law of nature, if I'm not mistaken. They have to like not letting your pride get in the way. There's a lot of sun energy, etc., etc. If you have Leo in your chart, please take a look at that reading. It's already up. I'll try to remember to put it in the description, but if not, you know where it is. Click on the link. Do your thing, okay? I hope this resonated for you. Please like, share, comments, and subscribe, of course. If this is the last place that we meet, namaste. Bye.